What's going on, guys? I'm Bear Degidio, and we are back with another episode of the Jaxxon podcast. Okay, first of all, MMA royalty doesn't just sit in the corner. Excuse me, Mayhem Miller, can you come over here?
Man, I'm just trying to
come over here. Come over here. We don't just have royalty. He sits with us. Come on. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, Elvis from Dagestan. Swap seats with Mayhem.
He's not from Dagestan.
Listen, Mayhem, grab that chair and you roll in here with us. We need a Mayhem Miller. Yes. Arman, you ever watch Bully Beatdown?
No, hell no. This guy's from another country, isn't he?
Legend. Right here, Arman.
Show me a couple of videos.
Yeah. Hey, put on Bully Beatdown.
Nah, what the fuck?
You ever watch him? He tried to fight Jake Shields and all of Jake Shields' friends at one time in a cage. Buchecha, you know this, right? Yeah. Hey, wait, why don't we introduce everybody, Rick Ross? You start. Let's go. Wake it up. He's a little bit moody today because we found out Rashad doesn't want to fight him.
Who? Why?
My fight just got canceled today.
Really? Wow.
Sorry to hear.
Thank you.
Spoken like a true
So
gentleman.
at least you guys
Real
are sensitive
sensei.
about it. He's been teasing me about it all day.
I haven't been.
But what happened?
Shady promoters. I don't trust them. They didn't feel their obligations in the contract, so fuck it.
Yeah.
It's real talk.
They tried to pay him in crypto, and he forgot
That's
the
not
password
true.
to his coin
That's
wallet.
not true.
So he said, "I'm not doing this."
That's not true. You do crypto?
Yeah, I have wallet. You can tell them. They can send on my wallet. I'll give you cash.
All right.
Hey, let's do a nice introduction, okay? Marcus Buchecha, 13-time Jiu-Jitsu world champion, the greatest ever to wear a gi. Everybody knows that. Now, one MMA fighter. I'm going to stop. Arman, one of the number one contenders.
How you pronounce your last name? We said it last time. I asked him how you pronounce it.
Tsarukyan.
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 Tsarukyan. That's how you say it?
Yeah.
Mayhem Miller, ladies and gentlemen, back at it again.
Show them his video.
Hey, put Mayhem Miller, Bully Beatdown, put him in the UFC videos, put him in the video where he tried to fight Jake Shield and all his friends.
He fought GSP.
Yeah,
killed it.
On short notice.
No,
In
in
UFC?
America, yeah. Yeah,
In
no,
UFC?
in America, in the UFC, yeah. One of his first fights, like this guy, I just knew I was fighting some French guy. Yeah, that's all I knew.
Well, you had to drop weight class.
2 weeks notice I fought George St. Pierre.
And you had to lose like what, 20 pounds?
Yeah.
I almost beat him.
It was a big tough day of my life. You have to cut your balls off to make that weight.
Be
You know
honest.
what I'm saying?
Be honest. How much you make?
How much does this guy cut?
No.
Oh,
How much you got? How much
I
you
think I
get paid?
paid $500 to fight George St. Pierre.
Wow.
I know. Dana got me on that one, didn't he?
Wow.
It was long ago, that's why.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly right.
So before we go into this, we got to educate Arman on American culture. This is Bully Beatdown. While he was fighting in the UFC, he had the #1 MTV show, Arman.
It was a pretty fun job. It's like, reality television at its peak, 2008.
This guy looks like Armenian.
Yo, he is. I think he is.
Yeah, he's Armenian for sure.
Can you tell Armenian as soon as you see one?
Yeah.
Buchecha, you ever watch the show growing up?
I remember watching.
Yeah, exactly. It was in Brazil. It was everywhere. This show is ubiquitous.
Hey, real talk.
Thank you, Wayne.
If you could be honest about it, how you feel about the Kardashians? Are you like loving them or what? The Kardashians?
I'm okay with them.
They Armenian?
I think so. I don't know.
You're not a fan of them?
No, I'm not a fan. I don't know. But I heard or dad or mom they're Armenian. I think dad is Armenian.
Oh, okay. They're real famous here. Are they famous? Are they famous all over the world?
Yeah, for sure.
You heard of them? But
yeah, everybody knows them.
do you think she's hot? Like, what's her name? Kim Kardashian?
He's married.
Are you married?
Respectful. In their culture, where they're from, they don't do all that weird stuff you do.
I'm just asking,
No. She's hot. She's good.
Who's hot? Courtney, Chloe, or Kim?
Who?
Which one? Which one of the three?
Everybody.
If you had to choose,
Because
Rampage,
they're Armenians.
Yeah, Rampage. If you had to choose, Courtney, Chloe, or Kim?
Neither one.
What do you mean neither one? There's three.
I don't like fake booties.
Oh, stop. Buchecha, which one about you?
I agree with what he said.
Everybody's all of a sudden.
I mean, just because she's famous, I don't think she's hot.
No.
She's famous,
Who is
but
it?
she's
Courtney,
not hot.
Kim, or Caitlyn?
Yeah. Oh, my.
I don't know.
You want Caitlyn?
No, this guy, you could feel it, bud. He's in his prime right here. He's a
This is the
training
#1
camp guy.
contender in the world.
Yeah, you
He
feel it
looks
coming
like
off.
Zac
I
Efron,
feel
but he'll
like-
kill you.
I feel like Tougher sitting right next to him. Like, I feel it's coming off, man. Yeah.
You can put
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like this, we're talking right here like this. Ridiculous.
You know what's so crazy? I did not have this squadron on my bingo card.
No, I mean
Marcus
neither.
Buchecha, Arman,
Hey
Mayhem
guys,
Miller,
I'm
me and
honored to sit amongst you guys. You guys are really doing it right now
Thank you.
here in the game. You guys are at the peak right now, so I'm like very happy to be sitting with you and honored about that. What's going on for training camp? What level of fitness are you? I know you're giving sparring with this guy right here, right?
Right now I'm just chilling with Bear, making money, beat him. We have always bet. If I some beat him, he gives me 5K. So I make every day 5K and go home. So,
Hey,
Yeah,
Elvis,
Bear.
Elvis from Dagestan, come here real quick.
Get it
So
tapped out.
this is the guy who broke my arm
Oh, son of a
in
gun.
front of Mighty Mouse and Leo Vieira.
He's a fighter too.
yeah, yeah. Where's he from? Where are you from? Glendale?
Originally, now?
Yeah.
Glendale.
Okay.
That's racist, bro.
No, that's where he lives.
That's
Bro,
racist.
you got to
what he
take the
said.
glass off. You can't hear us.
Glendale, what's up? I know all about it.
Well,
Yeah.
and you're his training partner for wrestling. I see you every morning in here.
We train.
And you're a master of sport
Yeah, interest.
in Russia.
Yes.
From Russia. You were born in Russia.
No.
No.
I'm born in Armenia, and when I was like 2 years old, my family moved to Moscow.
And how long you guys been friends?
4 or 5 years.
Good. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure it's real. You know, because sometimes they be bringing in these serial secret killers, and I like to always test them every once in a while. The story
Arman,
matches up. Yeah.
I just want to warn you: be careful when you do bets with Bear.
Why?
why?
I've seen him. You know, he bet you so you can't submit him and stuff like that. He's getting you warmed up. Soon he's gonna be saying, "Start at 6'9" position. I bet you I can't get out. I bet you I can get out. I bet you this."
Bro,
So be
I'm
careful.
sitting in front of one of the greatest jiu-jitsu athletes to ever walk the planet.
Oh, did he keep you in north-south all day?
Buchecha, what do you think of Arman's wrestling, Arman's grappling? What do you think of him as a fighter?
It's great, man. We trained together a couple of times. He showed me a lot of good stuff.
Where do you guys train?
American Top Team.
Wow, look at this guy.
All right. You heard it here first. Damn.
Number one gym in the world.
I love that.
Wait, in Florida?
Florida, yeah.
You train all over. You go to California, Florida.
No. I'm full time there because I used to live here for 10 years. So I have a lot of friends. So I come here all the time. So come here, train at Santo Jaxxon gym. Then like a week every month. But most of the time I'm there doing full camp there.
Where,
I moved
Orlando?
there- No, Coconut Creek.
What you call me, nigga?
Oh.
No, but hey, take us through training camp culture over there. You guys, they've been putting out top-level fighters for a long, long time, and you guys are the latest and greatest. So what's going on? Like, is it road work and then train wrestling and kickboxing at night? Or tell me about it. Tell me about how that.
Yeah, Arman,
sort of-
you start.
You know what I mean? You don't gotta give me a full breakdown.
So every morning we have a professional class. It's like wrestling, sparrings, but evening time we train like a specific. It can be grappling. If you fight if you need more grappling, you train more grappling. If you need more striking, you train striking, and you do your specific work evening. But in the morning, everybody on the mat, everybody do sparring with help each other, and
Now is
we
this
have
like
we have a lot of different coaches, and you just pick who you work with, who you want to work with, and I think that gym the best right now because of a lot of good sparring partners, and we grow with each other, you know.
the high level drilling in the morning there with mixed martial arts, or wait, is there one day specifically for sparring only, or is it 16-ounce gloves? Tell me about that.
We got Tuesday big gloves, Thursday small gloves, Monday it's MMA wrestling, Wednesday it's more grappling MMA, and Friday it's like fully grappling and 2 times sparrings. Saturday some people spar 3 times, and so
Three times a week?
yeah, some of them.
But 16-ounce or small gloves?
So it depends. Once 14, 15, 16 ounces. If you're like heavyweight, you gotta spar.
Have you guys
16
ever sparred
ounces.
together?
No, yet.
No.
Just roll.
Oh, yeah, just like drill.
He's too big.
Yeah,
bro.
weight
that's what I was
difference,
asking,
but
yeah.
weight difference. Yeah.
We wasn't the same weight class.
Nah,
We
but
sparred.
185 to 205
Yeah,
is
it's
not
big.
as big. This guy's a big boy.
What do you walk around at?
260.
Damn.
On the camera, I don't think I never could tell because I didn't recognize you when I saw you. On the camera, you look like a regular sized guy, and then he's a giant when you see him in real life.
What are you like, 6'5"?
6'4".
What are you, like 5'11"? 5'11", 250?
6'1", man.
In Air Force Ones.
Listen, brother. Listen. Just because you a fucking short ass motherfucking gimp, why you trying to bring me down to your motherfucking level? I'm 6'1".
Mayhem, how tall are you?
6'1". If I stand up straight.
I think there's an elephant in the room, and I have to address it. Why is everybody running from you? Why does nobody want to fight you, Arman?
Right now, because it's a dangerous fight, and I don't have a title, and so Oliver wants to fight for the title. Topuria wants to fight. Everybody wants to fight for the title, and when the title fight gonna book, and then I'm gonna get the fight.
Are they going to give you the title fight?
Depends. If Islam gonna move to 170, yeah, they gotta give me interim title with somebody.
He said this morning, if JDM, if Jack wins and beats Bilal Muhammad, then he's going to move up.
Why
Islam's going to
he
move
doesn't want to fight Bilal?
Well, no, he's gonna. If Jack wins, he's gonna move up to fight Jack. You know, because Bilal will no longer have the title. He could move up because Islam, I don't think, wants to fight Bilal if Bilal still has the title because they're on the same team.
Oh,
yeah,
okay, got it.
And then that would leave that division even more open.
The
Hey,
best
who's
spot,
the top 3 best fighters of all time from Brazil? Anderson Silva, Vitor, you?
Me? No, not me.
Why not?
No, I would say Anderson Silva.
Minotauro.
Minotauro.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Which
Minotauro.
one? Which, that's
No,
two. Minotauro.
Rodrigo,
Minotauro.
big nog, yeah.
No, man, yeah.
Who you think?
This is his opinion. I'm talking.
Let me see.
No.
Vitor Belfort is there too, but
Vanderlei Silva.
Wanderlei Silva.
Jose
Who
Aldo?
else? Jose. Yeah, if like let's say this 5 guys, I think top 5. What do you think?
Nah, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. It's saying the who's of Brazilian fighters right now. Yeah, I love that.
But I mean, but like,
Horse Gracie.
Who's
yeah,
number
no,
one?
for sure.
course,
He's
of
how.
course.
Who'd you put at number 1?
Anderson Silva.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for
course.
sure.
But like Big Nog, I think.
Of course.
Hey,
yeah. Man,
question.
now you're getting me. Yeah.
Question, because you guys are all super smart when it comes to fighting. I'm sitting with 4 just straight killers. Why do they never say Anderson Silva when they talk about the GOAT? They always say Habib, John Jones. Why do they always leave him out of the
It's
conversation?
the newer fans.
Yeah,
That's all.
no. The
It's time.
casuals will say the newest guys. Of course, nothing wrong with that. Like I said, this is the new era of MMA right here. It's just the nature of the beast. You know?
How you feel like you'll do in the new era? Because it's like totally
I'll do
different
all
fight.
right, but listen here, I would hate to have to fight off this motherfucking takedown. Oh my God. You know, these guys have taken it to the next level. It's just how it is, right?
But you never cared about people taking you down because your jiu-jitsu
Nah,
was
of
like,
course, of course.
Highlights.
Nah, of course. But at the same time, like, I respect the fact that they watched our tapes and improved upon it. There ain't no way around it. Topuria is coming up.
Yes.
What if they stick him in front of you?
I mean,
Look, we know. Look, the title
Why you
fight,
co-
right? The title fight. But
He's
tell
got to
me,
answer it.
yeah, I think he gotta fight for the belt for sure.
he is.
Yeah.
All right. So
But you
jumping you in line then, just dropping his 145.
But do you think the UFC gonna give him the title fight?
I think he gave the 140. He left 145 because of that. Because they said, okay, we're gonna give you title fight.
Well, I
think
heard it's like Islam saying that he's not fighting, right?
Islam doesn't want to fight him because if he wins him, people gonna say, okay, you again beat the 145 fighters, and he's not number 1 contender. If Islam beats me, and then I think he's done with this division. He beat everybody. Just he gotta beat me, and then people can say that.
So what? They're gonna sign that fight. Is it coming?
If he doesn't move, yeah.
All right.
I have a question for you, Arman. You've been training with our jiu-jitsu head coach, Bernardo. You've also been working with Coach Yogi and Perillo. You've been training at the Jaxxon Media House and Santo Performance Studio. Your training compared to what you were doing in Russia, what you do in Florida, I see you kind of running your own camp out of here. We give you whatever resources you need. What's the camp been looking like so far? How you staying in shape? How you training every day? How you looking at what you need most?
Right now, I'm not in the camp. I just train, learn something new. I like to work with good coach and different style, you know. And I was wanna be like I always wanna learn something new, get better every day, and like Bernardo showed me like some good technique on the ground, and he has a little bit different style, and I feel like my jiu-jitsu game is getting better every day, and here's a lot of good sparring partners, good grapplers, and everything going good, and I feel good and so happy to be here. I need that fight to jump in the camp.
Yeah, Coach Perillo was saying some really good things about you and your striking and how you train and how good of an athlete you are. He just brought to my attention that you was fighting. You might have to fight Tapur, and people were saying that he's like one of the best boxers in that weight class. Well, in the 45 weight class, right? So would you like step up your boxing game more and work more on your defense and stuff like that if you had to fight him?
No, right now I'm not focusing to anybody. I learn new techniques, and when I get the fight, I'm gonna like make my camp and think what I gotta do for the fight. So what should I do during the fight? And right now I just do my thing and learn something new, because when you have fight, you cannot learn something new. You just gotta spar, wrestle, train every day, and you don't have a time for learn something new, because you just have like 6-8 weeks. And during the fight we can do something new, because you can learn that and you can do mistake. So that's why during the fight you're gonna do that you're doing best.
Yeah, my advice for I'm a fan of Tapur, but my advice for anybody that I like and that I know personally, if they have to fight him, would be work on your defense a lot, your stand-up defense, because a lot of people don't, right? But don't be so worried about what he's going to do. But my advice would be like work on your defense so he can't punch you, but you can counter and punch him. That was my thing when I was fighting. A lot of times I broke fighters' will when especially when I was fighting in Japan. They couldn't take me down. And they couldn't punch me, and I would block leg kicks because they was kicking hard over there. I didn't do it that much in UFC because I was trying to land the punch. But in Pride, they couldn't kick me, they couldn't take me down, and they couldn't land punches. So I broke their wheels, and that's how I beat Chuck Liddell.
Do you remember in training camp where we would have to do 16 ounce and go back and forth, answer the phone? I was just having the kids do that exact drill. I was like, this is a me and Rampage drill, and just had everybody go like this. There was one fight, man, it's locking in my head right now, where you came back, block, and just came back perfect with a left hook. Wow! You blocked.
Is it in the UFC or Pride?
I think it was in Pride.
Oh yeah, I did that all the time, and I did that. That's how I won. No. That's how I beat Igor Volchanchin. Yep. I won a lot of fights with that.
Put on the Volchanchin fight. That's
like a high shield. Like we would do high shield defense and come back with a hook, like right in between. As soon as the punch land here. Bah, catch it, man. You are a master.
But I'm gonna say that works really good in MMA. But I've been trying it in boxing, and it don't work as good as in boxing.
Nah, because of small little gloves. Yeah, I'm telling you.
No, I think it don't work good in boxing because they doing different punches. But the only time where it will work good in boxing is like say they think they got you hurt and you against the ropes and they throwing like an onslaught. You know what an onslaught is?
Yeah.
When they trying to finish you.
Yeah, but some boxers they have a good guard, so they just close and you can like even punch. But
especially with the big gloves.
In MMA, I think the best who does it's a Petr Yan.
Is what?
Petr Yan.
Peter Yan.
Yeah, Peter Yan. Yeah.
He's the best with defense.
Yeah, he does defense like you're saying. He does here.
But does he
like
fire
a boxing
back?
style.
Does he fire back though?
Yeah, he does.
Cause that's the best time to that's the best time to knock somebody out while they trying to punch you. Mm-hmm. So they going like, and most people they punch like this. When they punch, the other hand is down, and that's what I would do. I do cover and roll, and then while they trying to punch me, I come back. My other hand be up, and I come back and counter, and they don't see it, and they not blocking for it.
Yeah, but this is boxing stuff.
Yeah, it's like boxing techniques, pure boxing techniques.
Yeah, but it works better in MMA, in my opinion.
But you gotta know how to box very good, because we are wrestlers. If we see someone come, we want to clinch right away.
Yeah,
we don't want to stay here.
Buchecha, you have some of the greatest jiu-jitsu any MMA fighter will ever have and has. How do you train compared to your jiu-jitsu training now that when you're going into a fight, people know that you're going to try to use jiu-jitsu on them? Do you train more jiu-jitsu, or do you actually go train other forms of martial arts so that way you have a little bit more balance? Or do you say, I don't care what anybody says, I'm going to just use jiu-jitsu to win?
No, of course, I'm a good jiu-jitsu fighter, but if I stop training jiu-jitsu, my jiu-jitsu will get like sloppy, loosey. So I need to be sharp, you know. So I train grappling every single day still. So I think my jiu-jitsu is still getting better a lot. And of course, I train striking. I do like sparring all the time. But at the end of the day, everybody knows what I want, right? Take the fight to the ground. So there is no secret. But of course, I fought like one of my fights, my only loss that I have. I could take my opponent down, but we fought 3 rounds, you know, so I had to like strike a lot with him.
Rug?
Yeah, so we did a lot of striking, but that, of course, what I want is like to be on the ground, you know.
How strong was Rug?
Was really strong.
I'm following him now. I can see he a beast.
Did you see him break the watermelon with his arms like this? He has a video of him snapping fruit, snapping watermelons. He has a video of him snapping.
Whoa. No.
No, he does.
No, bro.
No, but why are you saying? Why are you doing watermelon?
Why you just
jokes,
went straight?
bro?
Why you couldn't
No,
just say
that's what
fruit?
he does. He breaks the.
He tried to
Bro,
make like
everybody can break it.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's right.
Just like these guys just
like
get
that's-
impressed like about
One of the best.
just you got impressed by that.
break watermelon.
Break watermelon.
Let me see you break a watermelon.
Anybody
I
can
break
do
your
that.
ribs. What are you talking about, bro? Like, give me your ribs.
Bro, you
okay,
see-
let's do that right now. I can bring.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can break your ribs
Bet him
right now.
$5,000. You can do it.
He's talking about watermelon.
If you open TikTok, you type like watermelon, you
Hey,
see like
he's,
chicks
yeah,
breaking with
everybody break
the legs.
Okay, so it's not that impressive
He's
to you
like a
guys?
No,
kid,
no,
15
at all.
years old
Not
kid.
at all.
So it's not impressive to you? You're not scared of him? That
Bro,
he could do that?
Give me your rib. Give me
He's
your
too
body.
strong.
I'm
He's
gonna
too
break
strong.
your.
You're like superhuman.
What do you think about this to get impressed about the watermelon thing?
Yeah, he impressed by anything like that because he don't do nothing. I got a question. Real talk, real serious. I'm not fucking with you. When did you start glazing jiu-jitsu guys so much? When did you start that?
I love jiu-jitsu. You know what? This is why I like jiu-jitsu. I'm going to tell you right now. Because jiu-jitsu is the only thing that I can kind of just like come over here, train, feel somewhat good against guys, learn from them. Every time I was doing sparring, everybody was hitting me so heavy with boxing that my head started hurting. That you broke my rib. After you broke my rib, then you broke my elbow. Then you broke my shoulder. Then what?
In jiu-jitsu, you beat everybody, huh?
I don't think I've been submitted in 6 years.
Bro,
Hey.
I
And
submit
about the
you.
$5,000 that I heard
You know
about it.
how I submit him?
And about the $5,000 that I heard
Those
about
are-
it.
I submit
trying
him
to
with my
make money.
elbow, bro. I put my elbow on his neck and I was like pushing and he tapped.
That's
Like
embarrassing.
this, bro.
got you with the elbow?
I don't believe it. I
That's
don't
em-
believe
that's
it.
Bro,
embarrassing, bro.
I choked you like with my elbow.
Tell us what you said you was gonna do to him because he was late, an hour late.
I said I was going to put him on the ground wherever I need him.
But he
when I
wasn't even
want
an
him.
hour late. He was only
No.
12 minutes late
No,
because he
12
changed it.
minutes late. I
This-
said
12 minutes late. This is something that I'll tell you about Arman before I go back to what I wanted to know about Buchecha. Arman trains every day. And the guy trains sometimes twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. The guy is one of the most locked-in fighters I've ever seen. And he's the #1 fighter in the world. He doesn't need to be doing this, but he does it because he loves fighting. But when he's training, all my little joke stuff doesn't work. He'll be like, oh, you want a joke? Come here. Boom, smashes me in front of the whole gym. Mighty Mouse. I got Mighty Mouse standing in front of me, and Arman goes, oh, you want to see something? Throws me in the air like a cartwheel. Honestly, bro, he's one of the strongest dudes I've ever had.
How many guys have you been smashed by?
A lot.
I believe it.
There's a laundry list.
It could have been worse. He could have smashed you in front of your girl.
Oh, dude.
I believe Bear gets smashed by dudes all the time.
Okay, that's what you want to know.
No, I don't want to know. I did want to know. I believe it.
Back to what I was saying. Buchecha, training camp, ATT, right? American
Yeah.
Top Team.
Yeah.
Who do you train with a lot out of there? Any big time fighters?
Yeah, Junior dos Santos.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
this
wow.
guy.
Yeah.
I trained with him.
Oh yeah, we forgot to say about him. Like he was
Of course,
one of
yeah,
the
of
greatest.
course.
Yeah.
One of the
He's
greatest.
doing bare knuckle
heavyweight.
now, right?
He's doing bare knuckle. I think he just signed with the GFL too, so he's
yeah.
supposed to fight.
See that?
Forgot who's supposed to fight, but like a big name.
Yeah.
We have Marcus Rogério,
Yeah,
Pezão. We have Marcelo Gom. We have like Hizvan, the Russian guy that is fighting. He's supposed to fight now, Kurtz Blades. So
You got a big crew.
Yeah, you got a lot of bodies.
Are you
at
training with Curtis
heavyweight, huh?
Blades?
no, I'm training with the guy who's fighting him.
Oh.
That's a Russian guy.
A lot of heavyweights at
He's-
ATT.
Yeah, so like We have Rodrigo Nascimento. He just fought in UFC too. And like a lot of other guys, you know. So, I mean, I'm just talking about the heavyweights.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of good training partners. That's what the reason that I moved there.
Well, how do you feel if John Jones went to ONE FC? How do you think you would do against him?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one,
I
huh?
mean, for me, in my opinion, nowadays, I think John Jones, let's say, was the GOAT, right? Because nobody did what he did. So, but of course, would be like, if I like, let's say, if I go to the UFC and I would make like to fight him, would be like a great opportunity, right? But of course, if that happens by the time that I'm there, he's gonna be long time like retired.
Oh, you think so?
But
I think you have a good chance against John Jones because his striking, his punches are not that hard, but he knows that, so he has other tools.
Yeah,
but
he's
if you outstrike him, I don't see him taking you down because I think he'd be worried about your jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but he's improving. He improved a lot.
On his strike? No, his striking is good.
No,
but
I mean
no
jiu-jitsu too.
Oh yeah.
He trains with Gordon Ryan and Gable Stevenson.
Oh yeah.
But I'm sure you watched the fight very closely. I mean, did you not think that he kind of gassed a bit versus Stipe? Like,
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Like his work rate went down considerably. In the second round, he kind of like coasted for a while. He beat him real good in the first round. Second round he did, but then they had that grappling exchange. And he said, you don't think that, I thought that his condition, because
Too much
he's
weight,
a
right? Yeah.
205er
Yeah.
who blew up to heavyweight. I think that affects you. You've been a heavyweight your whole career, right?
Yeah, maybe he's still adapting with the weight, right?
Yeah.
But how many fights do you think he's still gonna do it in his life?
Well,
I think last time.
Huh?
I think one more fight.
Yeah,
Maybe
if he
one.
gets if he gets
I think
paid
you
what
might
he
be
want
right,
to get
yeah.
paid for the
30 millions.
Right?
Get paid 30 millions.
To
He's
fight
not,
somebody.
he's not getting paid.
But do
30
you
million.
think he's gonna fight Tom Aspinall, or do you think that fight is really gonna happen?
He has to fight. He has to fight. Nobody there.
If
He
he
has
didn't-
to
We're
fight.
all
And
calling for
yeah.
Tom
but I
Aspinall.
mean-
He wanted to
John
retire
Jones.
after his last fight, so
Yeah.
you're right. He probably only probably only going to fight Tom Aspinall if he gets that the money he wants.
because PFL like offered him 50 millions.
Yeah.
to fight Francis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that true? Was that true or was this
That's what
rumor?
they
I think
said.
so. I think so. It's a true.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I think I know. I think I know that PFL is like running out of money.
Really?
So why they gonna offer him 50 mil? Because from the word around the campfires that I learned it from Miller. I think they running out of money. Them motherfuckers owe me money
PFL owes you money.
for doing a post for them.
Wait, for social media or fighting?
the hell?
Well, I didn't know you were an influencer, brother.
No, the check's in the mail.
It was easy money.
Why
Yeah,
not?
why
huh?
not?
Yeah.
Why not? Why
I
not do a
agree.
post and make a couple grand?
You should. You're one of the biggest icons ever grace the sport. Hey, how will John Jones do against Tom Aspinall?
I mean, that would be the toughest fight for sure of the division.
What do you think he's got to do to beat him?
He's gonna just strike him from the long distance. Just kick him.
Well, more
straight punches.
interesting to me is how you, as a heavyweight, will prepare for Tom Aspinall with your skills.
I would try to take him down and use my jiu-jitsu. I think my jiu-jitsu, I mean, not just against Tom Aspinall, but I mean, against any fighter that,
You have the game plan.
I mean,
Get
the guy that sell popcorn in the arena and the top guy of the arena, my strategy would be the same, you know?
Tap him out. Oh.
So, like, yeah, try to take the fight to the ground where I think I'm better than these guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of course, they are great, but I have to try my best weapon, which is the grappling, you know?
Yeah.
Like Khabib did. Everybody knew he's gonna wrestle.
Can't stop him.
Can't stop it.
Yeah, stop
I mean-
him. Same.
Well,
same here.
are you going that direction? It seems a little bit like, you know, you're well known for your takedowns and your work rate. Is that
I just
you're guaranteed where I'm going to take this guy down and ground him out?
if he's a striker, yes.
Crazy
all
cardio.
right. So jiu-jitsu, I know, I've seen him.
If he's if he's a good striker, I'm gonna wrestle him. If he's a good wrestler, I'm gonna strike him.
Simple.
I
Like
mean,
tic-tac-toe.
yeah, you
I
can.
got rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
hey, Wayne. Wayne, put on Mayhem Miller highlights real quick.
Oh, he's been trying to
Because
do
we
that
only
forever.
have 10 minutes. We only have 5 minutes left because Rampage has a hot date. Hey, what's the dude's name going on
shut
the
the fuck up. I got business meeting. This one tattoo company want to sponsor me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might get one more tattoo. 'cause
Yeah, I know
got
what
this-
you should get.
I got this scar right here.
I
'cause
have
had-
an idea what you should
Why
get.
you gonna cut me off while I'm talking, nigga?
Well, I know what you should get. Want to know?
What?
Can I say it?
A sick ass panther. Oh, you already got that.
I'm getting my Japanese kids' name
His
on,
face.
on samurai swords. Fuck that. I
What
cut
do you
my arm
mean?
off.
You cut your arm off if I tattooed my face on your arm.
It's coming off.
You
The
cut
whole
your arm off.
I couldn't look at you every
So we
goddamn
call you
day.
one arm rampage.
Fuck it.
So so which hand would you do your
be,
business with?
I be on disability. I was born left hand, so I'm good with both hands. That's why my hook.
You a
was so high.
lefty?
Why are you so?
I was born a
jacked?
lefty, but my dad changed. When I started writing, my dad changed me to the right hand.
You see
So
this?
that's why I got power in both hands.
But your stand is righty, right?
Because I grew up righty.
Oh yeah.
So you're amphibious, both hands. Oh, okay. There's a photo I wanted to show you of you and these two guys, and you're literally. It looks like you're giving this dude a kiss, and it's at an event. It's the funniest photo ever. I gotta show you it, and I gotta ask you what you were doing during this time of your life.
You don't got no photo of me giving no dude no kiss.
Yeah, it looks like you were doing some crazy things. Buchecha, as you get ready for training, everybody always has their own training routine. I've been watching Arman. He comes in here, he walks around, he sizes up the gym. He looks at a few people, basically like get out. A few people, he goes, I'll fight you. And then he's quiet the whole time. Rampage comes in, 4 girls come in, some guy comes in with some food, and it's like a whole different show. What's your training camp routine? Like, do you just like walk in the gym? You have a team, you show up to the gym at a certain time? Like, what do you got going? Anything special?
No, just go to the gym, train, and I
style.
leave. You know,
That's it?
that's it.
Nothing special?
No,
You go home, you ice bath. You go home, you hit the sauna.
nah. I mean, I supposed to do more, but I don't do that much. You know, so
Is it that important for you though? Ice bath, sauna?
it helps a lot. Huh? But
Let me ask you this: heavyweight, okay, is much different than the lighter weights. Do you do a camp that's 6 weeks, 8 weeks, or like what kind of camp do you do? And how much do you fluctuate in body weight?
One
You know what
question,
I mean?
one question at a time.
No, those two things because they're together, they're connected together. You
Okay.
change.
I'll be honest, like because I came from the jiu-jitsu, so even if we have a competition or not, we train the whole year, you know. Just when like, okay, in the end of the year, go to Brazil, then I kind of relax. But even though I still go to the gym and train, so I try to keep the same mentality, you know, like I'm just not go to the gym to do a camp. Like Arman said, he doesn't have a camp right now, but he's in the gym every day training. So, and of course, I came from the jiu-jitsu, so MMA is not my number one sport, so I'm still improving. So I'm always in the gym, like training, improving. Then, okay, fight. I have a fight, so then I train more specific, like 8 weeks. But not that I came from the couch, you know, like
I got a question. Are you married?
I have a girlfriend.
What city in Brazil you be going to?
What's that?
What city
Why
in
he's
Brazil?
asking about all this married or not?
Santos.
Santos?
Yes.
How the women look there? I don't know.
Look good.
I want to go to Brazil with you. How long you, be
You
staying?
should. Yeah. We have to go together.
I want to go together.
I
but
think
don't-
you're gonna enjoy Carnival.
I don't know.
I
I'll,
wanna go.
I'll look.
Yeah.
I'll watch. I don't
He
know.
likes the Popozudas.
But one-
Yeah, that's what I'm
Mostly he gets
saying.
the
That's,
high
that's the
bungas.
spot to be.
Yeah, El Woman with the Popozuda.
Yeah.
Hey, what does that mean? High Munda.
Raimundo.
Ugly. Ugly face.
Raimundo, yeah, it's an ugly face but good
nice
body.
body.
Yeah.
All right.
What would it be? Butterface here? What?
Butterface.
Butterface. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a deleted scene from the Jaxxon Behind the Brand show that I can't post, and it's Arman in training with Mighty Mouse. How was the training with Mighty Mouse?
Was good.
Was that the first time ever training with him?
Yeah.
What
was
do you
good.
think?
He's so smart.
Really?
Yeah, and I would like to train him with him again.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it that you could tell from a fighter when you've trained already with TJ Dillashaw, Mighty Mouse, Luke Rockhold, these guys? Right? I mean, you've trained with a lot of fighters since you've been here. How do you know if a fighter is good? Obviously, Mighty Mouse is one of the goats, but what is it about him that you're like, damn, he's good? Because you guys were just.
I mean,
trained.
he has like completely different like a style, you know, because he's 125 fighter and he does that thing like we never gonna do that because he can. He's so explosive and like he can go to the clinch and like grab you, but like 155 fighter, if you go to the clinch, one punch can like or like you have heavyweights.
He kind of
You
defies
go
gravity.
like this to the yeah, for sure he's going from the left side because it's safe side. But anyway, a little bit different like styles. But like he showed me a couple of things. I got like a couple questions and I asked him and he said me, yeah, don't waste energy here. Just let him go punch and then go again. Because sometimes from the wrestling, if I grab one leg and like I want to take him down, if you lose on your mind, okay, you grab leg and you lose. But like he does, he like go wrestling. If he feels he can you down, can you take you down? He goes to the punch again and change levels always. He doesn't stay on one position long time, you know. He always like he's well rounded. That's why he can like change wrestling with striking, knees, elbows, like
Yeah, and those little guys, I used to think that those little guys, like, well, he's 35 pounder,
25.
Oh my God, I think that they never get tired. Like they're too small to get tired.
And he's super explosive.
Yeah, he's fast.
You remember he showed me when he showed like a couple punches on the body.
Keep there, Rampage. What do you think about this speech? What do you think about this?
Play away.
Tell me, what do you think?
Bear was in his happy place.
So this was training me versus Arman. This was me versus Arman at the Santo Performance Studio. We had Leo Bear there, Bernardo, Mighty Mouse, Arman. We were
look how happy. Look how happy he is.
Look how happy he is.
What do you call this one? The fruit basket.
He's hungry.
Arman, why you teabag the top of his head?
Because he was talking shit about my jiu-jitsu.
Look, he's trying to tap out on your nuts. I've
never been submitted.
Oh, right there.
No, that wasn't submitting. I was testing the material.
No. Hey,
I submit him like 10 times.
You did all right, bud.
Bear,
you did all
Bear,
right.
be honest. Listen, I just want honesty.
Oh, you see this? I was just relaxing. You see, I just was staying.
Yeah, see this.
He was trying.
He was trying. He can.
Be honest, Bear.
Yeah.
But one thing,
Serious question.
Look at this. I almost had him right here. Look at I almost had him.
Yeah, I can tell he's
did,
struggling.
You twice his size.
This is Arman putting me in a rear naked choke. Take a picture. Bro, Arman, you're actually just playing with me the whole time like this?
yeah, I was just
It's
playing.
so crazy because if I saw Arman on the street, I'd be like, who's this surfer skater? No,
Yeah.
like, and then he could do this. Bernardo was very unhappy. That's my coach. Everything I've learned is from him.
Oh my God, he's gonna be mad to hear
Be
that.
honest. When he had his legs around you, trying the reverse triangle, how bad did you want to turn up and put your face in his balls? No, be
How
honest.
bad you are.
Be honest.
Mayhem, what's wrong with
Y'all
this guy?
go hard on this show. Y'all go real
Come here real
hard.
quick, Buchecha.
The question was for you, not for me.
Why you don't
He
answer
never
the question?
answered.
No.
He deflected.
That's for you.
Why you don't answer the question?
Buchecha, I need you to show me something. Come over here real quick. So this is what the real,
Bro, he's not gay. Sit down.
No. This is my problem. I need,
y'all read the
I need a
comments then.
jiu-jitsu champion to help me. Mayhem, look it. Let me show you what I've been dealing with the whole time. Rampage, watch this.
All right, I'll coach you out of this.
So this is what's happening. Every time I'm here, wow, Buchecha's actually really tall. Okay, he's actually really strong. So every time I'm here, I'm trying to work the wall, right? So when I come here, the first thing I did was I tried to come here.
No?
What do you mean no?
I mean, that's like the way wrong thing to do, but all right. Go
So
ahead.
what do I do?
No, go ahead.
Because he's so strong. All right, that's it.
That's the worst thing to do.
We're gonna learn how to get out of the wall, and then we're stopping this podcast right now. All right. That's it. This is how you get out of the wall. All right, what do I do, Buchecha? Oh my! Oh! Holy shit!
It didn't work. It didn't
Oh
work.
my! Do that again. Do that again. That was crazy. Bernardo, are you watching this? You never
I was
taught me
waiting
this.
for you to get out of the wall.
Okay, so if I'm here, I need defense, Mayhem.
Yeah.
Arman, what do I do from here?
Tap.
But
Bro, it's like-
Rampage, what?
150 kg. Like,
Yeah,
what are you
yeah.
talking about? How you?
kg, we're not selling drugs. Arman.
260 pounds.
Oh yeah, that's fine. But I like heavyweights.
So get out.
Okay, so this is the problem. Every time I'm here, I'm trying to go this way. So I drop this leg like this, right? Dagestan style. But when I drop this, so I try to put my elbow in right here so I could break that. Is that true? What?
Your head gotta go on his middle.
Here?
You're going to find an underhook there, pal.
Yeah,
You
you
gotta pummel
Your head
pummel
gotta
out.
no.
Yeah.
Your head gotta go down on his legs. Between legs. Between
Don't put
legs.
your face
Yeah.
in
Between legs.
And you
Oh,
wanna
come on, Arman. I'm trying to learn. Bernardo, you're supposed to be helping me. Buchecha, jiu-jitsu wise, I need to know something. Gi, no gi, what is better for you?
I like to train more in the gi. I think it's more fun, for me. But of course, because of MMA now, I'm training a lot of no gi. But if you ask me, like my real passion is like the gi,
And who do you think has the best jiu-jitsu in UFC right now?
Right now,
I mean, no gi as well, right?
Yeah.
That's a tough question, right? I had the same problem because they're not showcasing
Charles
jiu-jitsu
Oliveira.
the way.
Yeah.
Oliveira is,
No, I would say between Charles Oliveira and Gilbert Burns.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
everybody forgets to say Gilbert Burns. He's got amazing jiu-jitsu.
And Pantoja. Pantoja has a
Pantoja's
good
good
jiu-jitsu too.
Because
So.
even the best jiu-jitsu guys don't really get to show off their jiu-jitsu too much,
Yeah.
so it doesn't stick in our head.
No, I mean Pantoja is showing a lot. Of course, Charles, but he has the most like submissions in the company. Gilbert Burns, I think he's one guy that use his jiu-jitsu really well too. So I think top of my head, there's these three guys. What do you think?
Yeah, I think number one for me, Oliveira.
Yeah, for sure. He's good.
Yeah,
Almeida from the heavyweight, Jailton.
Almeida is
yeah.
good
He
too.
has good jiu-jitsu as well.
And then Arman, I got one more thing for you. Why does Dan Hooker keep popping off on you on X, aka Twitter?
I have no idea.
Are you guys friends?
No, we're not friends.
Oh, you guys having beef?
Yeah, a little bit.
But I thought Dan Hooker was a
Listen,
nice
but
guy.
that's a money fight, bro. You guys are both stars. I think that needs to happen, actually. I'm surprised you're not signed to something right this minute and already in training camp.
He's the biggest star in the UFC. You are the biggest star in the UFC. Top 5 right now, guaranteed. Number 1 fighter, contender in the world in his division. Pound for pound on the list. I feel like that's an amazing fight. But I don't know. I just want to know, did something happen that we don't know between you and Dan Hooker?
No. We just talking.
Just that's it.
Yeah.
But you
Because
seem
I
very
know when
calm.
we're gonna be in one room, we're gonna sit like this. He's gonna shut up and just listen me, because I know like these people, they just can talk on the internet, but when they one-on-one, they scared. Like,
How do you see a fight between you and Dan Hooker going?
just I'm going there to play, just easy money. I mean, I don't know. Like,
All right.
I love it.
All right.
Hey, he's ready for war.
I like
He's
that.
a killer.
You know what makes me worried?
Yeah,
It's
it's
like how calm and casual you
yeah,
are.
but
about that.
He's a killer.
it's a easy money. And I mean, but if I beat him, like, it no makes sense fight for me.
Yeah.
I don't need money right now. I need belt. If I beat him, people say you beat like a top 10, or I don't know what's his number. It's no make sense fight. He's not contender, or he never beat.
But let me tell you, bud.
He
he's
never
a
beat.
fan favorite, though.
He's a
you say what
maybe.
you want.
He-
A lot
maybe.
of people want to
But,
see him fight. So
yeah, but
that's
who
your
he
ticket
beat?
right there.
He never
What's
beat-
the problem with getting some
Yeah, he-
easy money, as you say?
Yeah, but he never beat like a good fighters. He never beat. He never be on the top 5. So it's.
So to you, this is not
I
even
mean,
worth it.
I don't need
if
money, I need
nobody
belt.
gonna fight
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
of course say okay, you're gonna like be without fight like a half a year or like 1 year. You have just one fight with Hooker. Okay,
Yeah.
I said I don't wanna waste my time. I
Yeah.
can't fight. But like for me, it no make sense. You beat him and like you can say oh you just beat like top 10,
Yeah,
but.
yeah.
At least he gotta be in top 5 and like contender. You beat this guy and say, okay, I beat him. I wanna fight for the title.
I respect
I
that.
think he's getting a title fight, or he's gonna get Charles.
But
for the
if
next fight.
UFC says me, okay, you beat Hooker, you're gonna fight again for the title. Yeah, makes
Oh,
sense.
that's good. So whatever the UFC gives you, you'll be happy with.
Not for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah,
You prefer not to, but if they say, "Hey, this Hooker fight come with a title shot,"
if after that fight they gonna say you fight for the title, yes.
Wow.
I hope they do it, bud. Because look, like you said, if it's easy money, then do it. I know he'll have a different opinion, and maybe we'll have him in, right?
We got to have him in here ASAP. I got to hear from this guy, Dan Hooker. I want to have Dan Hooker on the podcast while Arman's sparring right there, then he can see Arman sparring. No, Arman just goes to war. Bro,
No, don't bring him here.
I will not. Okay, your wish is my command. Look at what happens when you bring the wrong people here. Look at my elbow. My elbow almost snapped out.
Oh, man.
Okay, I got to say, Arman, thank you for coming.
Thank
You're
you.
amazing. You're one of a kind. One of the hardest working athletes I've ever seen. One of the hardest working athletes I've ever seen. Two of my favorite guys that we've sponsored and worked with. Buchecha is like one of the first guys I ever did jiu-jitsu with. Taught me about jiu-jitsu, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then I started training in gi. And ever since Arman came into town, I've been getting good work. He gives me good work. I need a sparring partner, so I brought in Arman. Number one contender in the world.
Makes sense.
And then I can move and I can practice my slips. And
Have
my
you seen
overhands.
his boxing?
It's impeccable. It's probably one of the greatest hands of
Play
all
with
time.
me.
Show me your
It's
stand.
Mayhem Miller. So I'm here, but when I fight Arman, I go here.
I saw you sparring with Gabriel.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, I like
almost
it.
had him. Gabe Silva, Anderson Silva's son.
You almost had him.
I almost
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
God bless, guys.
Mayhem
man.
Miller,
God bless.
thank you for filling in for Rampage.
God bless,
A much
guys.
skinnier version of Rampage. And I must say, a little bit funnier. Make sure you guys leave a comment. This was an emergency breaking news podcast. All the boys were just in the Jaxxon Media House, so we decided to do a quick little pod. We appreciate you guys.
You know why? Because my training got canceled. No choice, just came here and see.